Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I basically just want to talk about episode 6 and review it. Because the episode did come out also, it's the longest Manual Circus episode I think we've actually got. I could be completely wrong about that, but from what, actually no, I'm not wrong, because from the trailer they literally said it's the longest episode that's been in the Manual Circus. So I am not wrong on that part. I was really excited to watch this. I watched through it and everything. Basically, you guys already know that they had to choose 3 teams, but the reason Kane was originally going to do a trust fall or like a trust shooting, but Jack just shoots Ragnar because why not? And basically he just says you can all get guns and basically just relax. There's this one scene with Kane staring at photos from the real world. I think it's like he's staring at pictures from the real world. I have no idea. We'll have to see. I'm assuming that might mean something in a later episode. Or it could be nothing. It's just like Kane has somewhat of a connection to the real world. We'll have to see. Wait and see, won't we? Anyway, the teams go as follow. Team Pew Pew is Ragnar and Kinger. Team Mast is Gangle and Zubul. Team Bad Guys is Pomni and Jax. Basically, I will say every character, in my opinion, gets semi-focused in this episode. From what I can tell, this is a Jax episode. I'm almost certain this is a Jax episode. But yeah, going off Ragnar does have like a wholesome moment with Kingo and whatever. She gets out first. She's the first one to be eliminated by Jax and Pomni. Basically, Ragnar ends up getting eliminated. He has a nice talk with Kingo when Kingo gets eliminated. And the whole talk basically them relaying because obviously King is actually in all darkness, so she can talk. And everything basically lets her out that she failed Jax. She pushed Jax. She was trying to get close to Jax, but eventually pushed him away. Or something like that. I don't know the actual context of it. We obviously don't know yet. But she doesn't want to do the same thing to Pomni. And she's obviously been like this since at least last episode. And maybe it's episode 4. No, last episode, 100%. She just thought she was losing Pomni to Jax. And she doesn't want Jax to corrupt Pomni. With Kinger, I actually can't remember exactly what he does in this episode. Honestly, Kinger has definitely the best fight scene in this episode, I think. I'm going off memory, by the way. In this episode, King basically get locked in room, King just blasts. I don't think he takes life. But either way, it was pretty fun to see and pretty fun to watch. So I'm going to take it. King definitely does have a decent moment in this episode, and his whole talk with Ragnar was really wholesome and nice. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Of course, Team Pew Pew was the first to be eliminated. You got Team Unmasked and Team Bad Guys. Gangles, from what was shown, is scared that Jax is going to be angry or mad. It sounds like Jax abused her or something, which probably isn't the case. I mean, it is, but isn't, depending on the context, I guess. But, yeah. All in all, I did like to see more like Gangle kind of breakdown about how she feels of Jax and how obviously Zubul sticks with her and Zubul things. I did love how Gangle was on about the whole drummy gun thing. She wants to drum gun while smiling. And actually, she does a pretty good job. There's one scene that's like actually feels hard to watch. It's just her falling down and her smile like breaking. That like her smile breaking into sad face while she slowly falls down because Pomni shoots her is honestly like it feels sad. That's probably the most sad I've seen Gangle when she gets her mask broken, or well, the saddest I felt when she gets her mask broken anyway. Zubul literally is just Zubul. She does have a good like thing. She basically bangs them and then just has puts on her limbs and just guns them all down. Guns Pomni and Jax. And all that, and honestly, it's really great to fun. Zubul ends up going out, Team Bad Guys win. Also, this episode probably does let loose and, kind of lets demons in, I guess you could say. With Jax, he actually has a whole breakdown this episode. He kind of lets loose of his character and lets it slip. Basically, having a go at Pomni and just, this whole episode, he's been kind of thing. He does let loose and kind of tell Pomni that he's kind of thing and how he feels about the circus and what character he's trying to play and how everyone else is playing the character. How about everyone else is playing different characters on a TV show of cartoon characters, give or take, and how he feels about the whole thing. And honestly, literally at the end of the episode, you can tell he just breaks character because of how Pomni's like, you don't act like you don't care, and because Jack's obviously trying to brush it off. He even wants probably thing, and he's trying to say, "Don't get close to me. You really think we're friends and stuff." She does bring up Koffler's funeral or thingy, and Jax mentions he never goes to anyone's funerals or whatever. And honestly, Jax actually really pushes Pomni away on her, and he's all started because Pomni hugs Jax, which I don't know if that's going to be a flashback later. Maybe he felt like it was Ribbit or something, or maybe he felt protected by Ribbit. I don't know who got here first, Jax or Ribbit. I don't know if that's been confirmed or whatnot, but regardless, his whole like breaking scene with him just thingy was honestly really good actually, and he was like, "You guys are all my toys, I just want to see you suffer," and all that. You can tell he's trying to put on an act, but at the same time he probably really does feel like it. Like, he probably feels like he needs to put on an act, I guess. So probably one, he might need to do it to keep himself sane. If he doesn't do it, it might be not even keeping him from obstructing, because later in this episode we do see him slightly going insane from what we saw Pomni's eyes in episode 1 do. Like, he goes completely insane, it looks like. And later episode 7, 8, and 9, he might abstract. It'll be annoying to see Jax abstract and sad. If he comes back, fair enough. But like, it definitely will be I feel like, I don't know how everyone else will feel if Jax abstracts. I feel like it will be more impactful if a loved character by the rest of the circus members will abstract. But at the same time, Jack abstracted and no one caring about him. Maybe Pomni, the only one who actually cares about him at the end of the day. And it's actually sad for Jack abstract. Or maybe none of them even bother holding a funeral for him. That would be really sad and depressing to see. All in all, this episode was honestly really good. I actually can't rate. I have to rate it 10 out of 10 because I enjoyed every second of this episode. 100% this episode really drove into Jax. I couldn't just be saying this because Jax is honestly my favourite main Circus character. Without a doubt, he's 100% top of my favourites. So, being this, we got a lot more into his character. I really enjoyed it. But without further ado, I guess that's time to subscribe to great stuff. I honestly really enjoyed this episode. We Give Them All Guns was honestly a top-notch thingy. Of course, I can't wait to see how Jax acts in episode 7. He might just act like nothing happened, and Pomni might try to get close to him. But like, Pomni might distance herself from Jax or whatever, and Jax shenanigans, or she might just stand up to him and call him out on his bullshit. We'll have to see in episode 7, whoever the episode that is, because I don't know whose it is. But yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to great stuff. Bye, guys.
Be what causes people to abstract in the first place?
Oh my God! Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too?